tell you what, when we were getting involved with the company back then, 6 years ago, we thought the time was right. We didn't have catalogs. We didn't have all the products that we have in our product line today. The company was not debt-free at that time, and they definitely weren't experiencing the kind of momentum that we are seeing today. But I'll tell you what, folks, if you're here tonight, either taking a look at us or just getting started with us, I'll tell you what, you're getting involved at the right time. Welcome to what we call the Big Mo with It Works Global. All right, let me go ahead and introduce the company to you a little bit, and then we'll get started with our presentation for tonight. All right, for those of you that don't know who It Works are, we are the Ultimate Body Applicator Company, or as a lot of people will say, that crazy wrap thing. We're the wrap company, the It Works wrap. Who else are we besides the wrap company? Well, I'll tell you what, we're a debt-free company. We were founded in 2001, and we have distributors in many other countries across the world. We market a one-of-a-kind flagship product called the Ultimate Body Applicator. And today we're going to talk a little bit more about that. Today, as we get started, we're going to talk about our naturally based products that work, why it's the right time for It Works, and the different ways you can earn with us. You know, a couple things we want to highlight before we get started is we are getting a lot of publicity right now. We've been featured in the Direct Selling News. We were an entire edition for the Success from Home magazine this last year. And we've also been featured in the Inc. 500, 5000 list as one of the fastest growing companies in our category. Things are pretty exciting around here. And I'll tell you what, we're one of the only companies out there. We are the only company out there offering a get out of debt bonus. And you're going to hear a little bit more about that tonight, but I definitely want to let you know that this month, for the month of September, to get started in this business is on sale. It's $99. It's half the original price to get started. And we are offering what we call a good bonus through the end of this month. So we'll break that down for you a little bit more clearly towards the end of our presentation here. But what I want to let you know is that you tonight are in the presence of an amazing company. We like to call it the It Works way, and that's all about friendships. It's all about fun and enjoying the journey, and then it's about the freedom of the time and freedom with money. And I'll tell you what, money can't buy happiness, but when you can control your time and when you're in control of your destiny, you are going to be a lot happier. So let's go ahead and get started. What I want to ask you tonight is, what's keeping you from your dreams? You know, let's get real here for a minute. I'm going to get that out of the way. Let's get real here for a minute. You know, where are you at today? And I want to ask you some pretty tough questions. Is your plan working? Are you using your plan B at this point? Do you even have a plan B? Where do you see yourself for the next 2, 3, or even 5 years? Are you looking for real success with real choices? I don't know where you're at. I don't know if you're looking at a huge pile of debt or not enough income coming in. But if you want something you've never had, you've got to do something. You've got to do things you've never done. Maybe you hate your job. Maybe you're asking yourself, is this it? Is this all there is in life? Gosh, am I going to ever be able to retire? I want more time with my family. Am I going to lose my job? I want more than life out of this. Your company's downsizing, they're cutting back your pay, there's not even retirement at the end of the day. If any of these comments resonate with you, well then I want to talk to you a little bit more closely. What is your choice in life? See, when I got out of school and got that first job, and then I got that first paycheck, instantly reality set in. Because that first paycheck came in, and instead of being extremely wealthy and on top of the world, I realized how far that check was not going to go, and there was not going to be enough money left at the end of the month. So let me ask you what your choice is going to be, because you have a couple options. Are you going to allow your income to control the size of your dreams, or are you going to allow your dreams to control where you're going in life? And with that said, raise your income. Does your income control the size of your dreams? Everyone has a choice. You can shrink your dreams or you can raise your income. So let me ask you here for a minute. What would an extra $600 do for you? Would you pay off debt? Would you actually have money left at the end of the month? Or are you someone right now that's got a lot of months left at the end of the money? What would $1,000 do for you every month? Would you purchase a new car, hire someone to clean your home so you could spend more time with your family? How about $10,000? With an extra $10,000 every month, would you consider quitting your job and doing something you've always wanted to do, control your time? Or would you experience financial freedom and a complete lifestyle change? You do have options. So let's talk about timing right now, because I believe timing is extremely crucial when you're looking at getting involved in a business like It Works Global. And when I look at the timing of the market that we're in, we all know today procedures like Botox, liposuction, and shapewear are a very huge trend. And this isn't just an industry for women, it's an industry for men as well. So let's look at Botox. It's the #1 non-surgical cosmetic procedure today, bringing in 4.8 million procedures annually at about $397 per treatment. Now, on some of the trips I've gone on in the last year, I've definitely seen Botox parties, and the investment was a lot higher than $397 per treatment. How about liposuction? It's the #2 ranking cosmetic surgery procedure being done today, bringing in about $638 million on average. Then we've got shapewear, which is a $720 million per year industry, and it's popular for both men and women. Now, I'll tell you, when I first saw this presentation, I thought to myself, what is shapewear? So I Googled garments that they had for individuals looking to lose weight or look a little bit better in their clothing. See, here's the negative on under your clothing. At the end of the day, when you take that off, you're all still there. So let me ask, are any of these off for you or something you're looking into? Well, here's our solution, what's going on in the marketplace right now. And this is the Ultimate Body Applicator, aka the It Works Wrap. It is a first-to-market product. It is customizable, and you can use it anywhere on your body you'd like to see tightened, toned, firmed in as little as 45 minutes. It's made with all natural active ingredients, and it's both safe and affordable, and the best part is it works. You know, this product is only available through an It Works independent distributor. You know, what I love about the Ultimate Applicator is it's what gets our foot in the door. The results are visible, it's not water loss, and it continues to work in the system for a full 72 hours. Now, we've been featured, you know, not only at the Emmys, but also in the Oscar gifting suites for celebrities. And we've also been on some backstage sets of movies like Sex and the City 2. So we're really getting some credibility out there. Some of my favorite parts about this product are that the results are immediate, but they're also progressive. The product is sold with 4 applications in a box. We call that a full treatment. So you're definitely going to want to get a full treatment in as you're taking a look at what this product can really do. The results are dramatic after just 1 application, but again, with continued use over time, they're much more lasting and they're much more dramatic. And what I think the best part is you can do this right in the privacy of your own home. So you don't have to go anywhere and have this treatment done. Well, It Works Global, while we are the Ultimate Body Applicator company, we also have a supporting line of products that truly set us apart, and I believe are as phenomenal as the Ultimate Applicator, but it really is that applicator that gets us in the door. And you know, we've got the body slimming aspect with the Ultimate Applicator cosmetic system and the defining gel, but we've also got a nutritional line, superior health products, as well as weight loss and skincare. Again, all natural, whole food-based products that are just extremely superior to any other products in the marketplace. But again, it's what leads this product line that truly sets us apart, and it's that Ultimate Body Applicator. So right here in front of you, you'll see what we call our wrap pack, and this is the Ultimate Body Applicator kind of introduction package. It includes a mini bottle of defining gel so that you can get a really good jump, fast track on the tightening, toning, firming capability of our Ultimate Body Applicator cosmetic system. For those of you that want to get a little bit more serious, you know, we encourage you to get started with our Skinny Pack. This not only includes a full treatment of body applicators, but it comes with our full bottle of defining gel and also a bottle of Fat Fighters. You know, I love our Fat Fighters because it's, you know, for those of us that, you know, live life on the go and we can't always eat exactly the way we want to, we have those poor choice meals in the evening, holidays, we can take the Fat Fighter along and not gain weight. Completely natural, good food for your pancreas. I love the Fat Fighter. I think I carry a bottle in my purse. I carry a bottle in my diaper bag. I put a bottle in each vehicle. We don't leave home without it, that's for sure. Now, some of you that are on this webinar are taking a look at us, perhaps not for the business, but for the product end, and you really want to learn more about what we offer in our product line. Well, the Fit Pack here is my favorite package for those of you getting started with us and, wanting to get your feet wet with the products. You want to get the amazing effects of the Ultimate Body Applicator and the Defining Gel on the slimming side, but you're also interested in getting alkalized and detoxified and really balancing the immune system and getting a jump start on your weight loss and feeling better. And if that defines what you're looking for, then this package is for you. We've got the Ultimate Body Applicator full treatment with 4 applications. We've got that large bottle of defining gel that you're going to apply twice a day, especially on the days that you're not using that body applicator. And I'll tell you what, being a mom of 3, I think that the defining gel has been a great insurance policy through each pregnancy and beyond now, trying to keep everything exactly where I want it to be, smoothing out that cellulite and helping to make the skin just look amazing. But we've also got the bottle of Fat Fighter there for carb cravings and high carb meals, fat meals that you want to block from absorbing that fat. But this package also includes our awesome greens and Ultimate Pro Fit. Now let's take a look at the greens real quick. Greens are all your fruits and vegetables that you eat on a daily basis. 2 to 3 fruits, 3 to 5 vegetables from raw, organic, grown sources. It's in a powder form. You take 2 scoops for a daily amount. For me, I take 4 to 6. I feel incredible when I take this product, not only from keeping you regular, but helping with cravings and really giving your body the nutrition it needs so you're not craving all the junk. Gives me a great boost of energy, but not like crazy heart fluttery energy, just real focused energy. But it's really helped my immune system and has kept me healthy, for the last several years that I've been on this product. And gosh, I give it to my kids. I think the superior nutrition in the greens, I want that in my kids too. And I'll tell you what, I've seen a change in just their overall focus and their overall desire to eat healthier. And we love the greens at our house. And then we've got the Ultimate Pro Fit, which just came on this last year. And I'll tell you what, this product has really knocked our socks off. It is a professional protein powder. So for those professional bodybuilder type protein, you cannot get better ingredients than what's here in this Ultimate Pro Fit. As a matter of fact, our very own Dr. Don Verhulst, when he saw the ingredient list on this product, thought, oh man, this is going to taste terrible. But man, if you know somebody that's been on this product, ask them what it tastes like. The taste is incredible. My children think they're getting chocolate milkshakes every day when we put that Chocolate Pro Fit with some almond milk and half a banana. Oh, it's so yummy. We were putting Michigan strawberries in the Vanilla Pro Fit this year with almond milk, and it was to die for. So lots of great recipes. It tastes awesome. I've had tons of testimonies of people just simply adding the Pro Fit on a daily basis to their diet and losing about 10 pounds in a couple weeks. And yet I've seen people really get on what we call our FitWorks food program and stick with the total Ultimate Challenge body weight loss program that we offer, and they've lost up to 30 pounds in 8 weeks. So it's really up to you and where you want to be with this. It's set your goals, and we can help you meet those goals when it comes to your health and your overall feeling of well-being and even weight loss. Now, for those of you that want to get super serious about your health, your energy level, and your weight loss, this is what we call our Ultimate Pack. It goes along with our Ultimate Challenge. Again, it really aligns with our FitWorks food program, which is not a diet, but it's a lifestyle, a change of lifestyle. It really heats up your body's internal thermostat to burn more calories naturally. And love this package. It's got everything we've talked about tonight, but it also comes with our organic essential meal replacement bars, our ThermoFit, which is our weight loss product, and it's powered with a Capsamax pepper blend. And I think I've heard, just taking 2 to 3 of those ThermoFits a day will help you burn about an extra 207 calories each day. And if you're someone that's working out in the midst of taking a ThermoFit, you'll burn 2 to 3 3 times that much. So it's a great product. So, and then you're just putting whole foods in your body, so it's really clean product as well. Just took this package to a whole nother level, and they threw in our It's Vital multivitamin, your daily vitamin. Again, it's a lot of times you don't know what you're getting in a vitamin unless you know who puts the vitamin together, but I'll tell you, the bioavailability and the bioactivity of this product alone is so superior than any other vitamin on the market today. And we love to do what we call a vitamin test, so you can see how quickly this one breaks down in your body. But man, you get on this Vital, take 6 a day for a week, and you are just gonna, gosh, I think you'll feel like Superman or Superwoman. Back it down to 3 a day after that if you like, and really boost that immune system and front load your immune system there as you get started on that. But you'll feel the effects of the It's Vital. I'll tell you, it speaks for itself. So that's kind of an overview of some of the products that we have in our line. And like I said, this isn't everything that we have, but this is definitely the supporting cast of products that we put alongside our Ultimate Body Applicator and Defining Gel. But gosh, we really believe our products are world-class nutritional, weight loss, and skin care products that, anybody here want to detox or alkalize, anybody interested in improving your stamina, adding strength, energy, or focus, anybody looking to support weight management or cleanse, nourish, and renew the skin. I mean, we also have a product that will provide natural relief for menopausal symptoms. Absolutely out of this world, phenomenal, another first-to-market product. Like I said, we've got our protein shake. We're looking at adding an energy drink, and we've been hearing about this hair shampoo and toner for hair regrowth, and we're just super excited about where the company's headed. When I first heard about It Works, I just had Landon. So he's 9 months old. I got that baby belly. And right away, I'm thinking, oh, I'll never see a 2-piece bathing suit again. And then I met the Ultimate Body Applicator. And in 1 week, I literally was down about a pant size, almost 2 pant sizes in my tummy. And the results were amazing. So I encourage you, if you've not tried that Ultimate Applicator, get with the person that invited you to this webinar and make sure that happens immediately. Take before and after pictures, because a picture truly is worth 1,000 words, and you will see the tightening, toning, firming effects of that product immediately and over time. And then let them know what it is you're looking for with your health, energy, maybe an anti-aging regimen that you're looking for, and we'll be able to get you fit with the right products. I mean, that's who we are. We really want to come alongside you and help you meet your goals physically, but then we also want to help you do it financially. So let me go ahead and break down how we earn with It Works Global tonight, okay? For those of you that are on with us, stay with us. We're going to push through here, and then if you've got questions, we definitely want to make sure we're answering them. But I'll tell you what, the company's compensation plan can be compared to no other comp plan in the industry today. I believe we are by far the best compensation plan I've ever seen in the industry. And we are a unilevel in nature, but we're kind of a hybrid, if you will, because we've got a little bit of the best of all worlds when it comes to compensation plans. So we've kind of got a little bit of everything for every kind of personality out there. So we've got a couple ways to earn. The first one I'd like to say is what we call right now money, or the money you earn when you're putting the wraps on people or having your wrap parties. We definitely say we're not a party plan, but we sure like to party. And I'll tell you, not a lot of other companies in the industry can you invite people over to that first business meeting where you're sharing our products, you're sharing our company, and you're putting cash in your pocket that night. Because people can use the Ultimate Applicator. It's not a sample, it's a treatment. They're getting a portion of that treatment that night. They're going to pay you cash for that. So you're going to begin earning profit your first night. And when I take you through what we call our steps to success, there's an opportunity for you to get on what we call our fast track to success and get in the profit zone from day one. It's pretty incredible. But for those of you on this call wondering, hey, I really like to build a team. I'm passionate about building a team. What do you offer for someone like me? We got a couple different things for you, but especially our fast start bonuses. This is a $100 fast start bonus that's paid to you every time you sponsor someone. You help them get fast start qualified and commission qualified. You, as their sponsor, is going to make $100 by helping them walk them through those first few steps in our success program. For those of you out there that love customers and you love making the sale and you know everybody under the sun, this bonus is for you. It's our $600 monthly loyal customer bonus. It's the best thing we've got to compare to what you'd call a car bonus. The coolest thing about It Works Global is they give it to you as cash. If you want to go put it down to a car, you can. If you want to put it on your mortgage, you can. If you want to go on vacations with it, you can. But we do call it our monthly loyal customer bonus because it's an extra $600 that you get to put in your pocket when you gather 60 loyal customers with a personal bonus volume of $3,000 or higher. We've also got our residual commissions. You know, this is what really turned me on to the industry, not just direct sales, but this industry of network marketing and how unilevel compensation plan pays out. These residual commissions are amazing. And I like to call it beach money. Some of you might have heard it as mailbox money. It's essentially getting paid on something it's getting paid on something time and time again for something you did one time. So let me give you an example of what that looks like. When I have a wrap party tonight and I have a few people come over and try that Ultimate Applicator, I'm going to put cash in my pocket that night from their treatment. When they start purchasing product through our company on our loyal customer auto ship program, every month that they get their order, I get a piece of the pie of what they've ordered. And you know, it might have been one night we met and they signed up, but I'm going to get paid on that time and time and time again every month thereafter that they continue to order product. That's pretty phenomenal, because I'll tell you what, folks, I'm working just as hard today as I was when I first got started. I'm making a lot more money. And I'll tell you what, there's no way I could put in the amount of hours each week to make the kind of money that we're making today. So this residual commission, we call it leveraging. You know, today you might start out, you're out there doing a few launch parties, demos, letting people try the wrap, you're putting money in your pocket. You know, a week from now, you might have another person on your team doing the same thing. So then there's two of you working to build your check, not just their check, but your check. And then, you know, give it another month and all of a sudden there's 4 or 5 people on your team. Give it another year and you're home at night with your kids, tucking them in bed, and you've got about hundreds of thousands of people out having parties that night. This is a sensational business model, and it's not on trial anymore, folks. Network marketing and direct sales is where it's at. I mean, it is being, you know, I think Warren Buffett, the richest man in the world, owns several direct sales companies. Donald Trump owns network marketing companies. And I always say, if you want to be like people that have money, you got to hang around with them and you got to do what they're doing. And I'll tell you what, this is where they're hanging out at. This is where they're investing their time and they're investing in themselves. So let's go ahead now and look at some additional payouts that the company offers. We call this our leadership bonuses at the Diamond and above rankings. And this is our levels of leadership start at Diamond. We've got 2 additional bonuses that start at these levels. We've got our generational bonuses. You can be a talent scout, and as you find new leaders, you're going to earn up to an additional 9% on their total team's activity. I remember when this bonus first began to make sense to us. We had just reached leadership ourselves. A couple months later, a few people on our team started to reach levels of leadership. Their volume was at about 30 grand. We got a 9% pay raise on their volume alone. We still made the residuals. We still made the fast start bonuses. We still made all the customer loyalty program bonuses. But we also made an additional 9% on their total team's activity. So anybody do the math on 9% of $30,000, that's a pretty big bonus. And I don't know how many of you listening on this webinar today, tonight have received a bonus this past year from your job. But how many of you, if you have received a bonus this past year, how many of you have received it month after month after month? Because see, that's what's really cool about this bonus is it's something we get paid on month after month. And as long as we all keep going out there and building, this bonus is actually going to continue to grow. So pretty exciting, a generational bonus. It really encourages you to work with your team and help them get to levels of leadership, because you're going to get paid directly proportionate to those efforts. We've also got the bonus, another bonus called CAB bonuses. Again, this starts at the level of Diamond all the way up through our top level of Ambassador. You make an additional $80 to $150 on every new team member that comes into your organization. So I went Diamond yesterday. I sign up a new distributor today. I'm not only going to make my $100 Fast Start bonus when I help them get qualified for commissions and Fast Start, but I'm also going to get an extra $80 CAB bonus. Now, if that new distributor goes out and sponsors 3 people over the next week, and they're, again, they're getting their 2 customers, they're getting on auto ship, that enroller is going to make $100 on each of those people. But me, as the diamond leader in that leg, is going to make 80 on all 3 of those people. I mean, it's pretty sensational. I'll never forget when Team Toledo joined our business. And first party we went to over there was about 5 or 6. Second time we showed up over there was about 150, and they were all coded to me at Presidential, which, for those of you that know, that's $145 per new sponsor that comes into that leg. So pretty exciting bonus. It can add up real quickly. I think we call that compound math for all of you math majors out there. Really, there's so many opportunities for you to build a business with It Works. I mean, if you love building relationships with people, you're a relationship person. I mean, you get paid by going out and building relationships. If you like to have parties, I mean, we're going to pay you to party. If you enjoy, getting on the road and seeing new places, hitting expos, we're going to pay you for that. Some of you, it's gathering those loyal customers. Some of you, it's building online, and we have a lot of people doing that today too, using those social media. I mean, sky's the limit here. We're not going to put you in a box. We're going to let you build this business the way that you were built to build a business and make a living. So I love when our CEO, Mark Pentecost, says at the leadership level, with the additional income opportunities, it's like having a license to print money. And I had the unique opportunity to be with Mark and Cindy last night, and we were actually at the batting cages, and Mark was swinging a bat. I know they're getting ready to start a softball league down at headquarters, and so he was swinging a bat, and it just reminded me of the quote that he often uses when we're all together, and that is, very few times in life does an opportunity come across your path where you can step up to the plate and swing away. And I was watching him swing away thinking, that's what we're doing with It Works. That's what's happening right now. People, will oftentimes say, oh, Cammie, you and Nathan, you're so lucky. And I think, oh, it's not about luck. It's about hard work. And it's about opportunity and timing, meeting up, the synergy of those 2 things coming together at the right time. I definitely, this company and what we're doing, it's hard work, but I'll tell you, it's easy. And it's fun. It's probably one of the most rewarding things I've ever gotten to do. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at our average monthly distributor earnings. This is a slide that we've added here in the last year and a half, and this is average incomes of the different pin level positions with It Works. And so you can see obviously they vary from level to level, and as you get to that leadership level of diamond, you're starting to see some pretty good hikes of income. I'll tell you, this is pretty outdated. If I were to ask about a dozen people in a room and put them all on this thing and see if they're above average, average, or below average, I'd say 10 out of 12 are always above average. So pretty exciting. This is definitely, I'd say, under-promising and over-delivering, and then they went in and threw gas on the fire by adding what we're calling our good bonus. It's our get-out-of-debt bonus. Right now, anybody that signs up will have to the very last day of December to get to that level of leadership we call diamond. You want to get there anyway. That's where these real incentives about building this business truly start pouring in. And so you want to get to diamond as quickly as possible. But then again, they're throwing gas on that fire by adding this good bonus. You're going to make an extra $400 a month for 25 consecutive months for a total of an extra $10,000 to do what they're already paying us to do. So pretty sensational bonus. I love the title of it, Good Bonus, Get Out of Debt. We are the only company in the industry helping people get out of debt. We're not saying spend your money, go into debt. We're saying get out of bonus, get out of debt. That's what real freedom is. So, hopefully, the more you get to know us, the more you're going to see who we are and what how our hearts respond to true freedom and true fun, and sky's the limits with us. So for those of you looking to get started with us, it's real simple to get started with us. We call these our steps to success. This is really the system that we follow to get through these different income levels. And so I'm just going to walk us through these real quick. If you're listening to the webinar tonight and you are not in our company yet, but you're feeling that grip on you that you've got to get started with us, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to purchase our $99 promotional business kit. I'm telling you, it's half off. It comes with a box of wraps. set up that 80 BV auto shipment. It's the law. It's what's qualifying you to get paid. For any of you that have ever owned a business before, never can you run a business with an overhead of only $80 every month. And that's what it is approximately. BV stands for bonus volume, and that's how they determine values on products and how we get paid. But you got to set that up immediately as you're putting your information in the system, because again, that's going to get you qualified to make your commissions each and every month. And it is the law when you're getting started with us in this business. So $99, get started. Listen, for those of you that are real serious about this, I'm going to tell you, you do not have a choice. You cannot afford to not boost your business with our booster kit. Get ready to party. It's going to come with so much extra product and equip you with everything to do an additional 4 to 6 parties. Getting this product on people, getting the word out in your area. I'll tell you, you'll spend $598 to get your business kit and to boost. But as you begin partying, you're going to get yourself in the profit zone right away with a minimum of $300 of profit. In addition to I know you'll have gathered customers and you get to start taking more advantage of these wrap rewards, and we'll go into that a little bit here later, but that really gets you in the profit zone. It really gets you into some freebies that the company offers here in your first few days. So start for $99, set up that 80 BV auto shipment. For those of you that are truly serious about this business, you truly want to make it to the top of that income chart, you want to make it to diamond by the end of December, you got to boost your business, get extra product in your hand. It's not inventory, folks. You won't be able to keep it in stock. It is necessary to build this business. Now, some of you have just done that. You've just gotten started. Maybe you forgot your auto ship. Get that auto ship set up. Maybe you didn't boost yet. Boost tonight. You can boost every week if you want to. Boosting is what the cool kids do, is how I like to say it. But if you've already gotten started with us, or you're getting started with us tonight, step 2, I want you to have that party. If you haven't already scheduled that party with your sponsor, do that tonight. If you're getting started with us tonight, get that party scheduled right away. And hey, for those of you, again, working on the fast track, don't just schedule your own. Have your neighbor schedule one for you. Have your mom schedule one for you. Have your school teacher schedule one for you. Get a few parties on the calendar. Get rid of the product that's coming in that booster pack and really get the word out about this new company that you're bringing to the area. And I'll tell you, it's going to give you $900 back minimum if you're charging $25 per application. That's going to help you gather 4 loyal customers, and the reason we want you to do that is the company's going to give you a free $120 shopping spree when you get those 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days. I always challenge everybody to get that in your first week, and less if you can. See, folks, we're not planning a wedding here. We just want you to invite a few friends over, let them know what you've got your hands on, show them a few before and afters, let the pictures speak for themselves, and your sponsor will get you ready for that launch party. They'll walk you through that catalog, where they'll probably even pop over and help you do that first initial wrap party. Step 3 is a few people in that room are going to want to get in this business with you, so you get 3 friends to do it with you, and we want you to build to a position we call Ruby, because that is the path to diamond. We all know that you want to take advantage of that good bonus that's being offered through the end of this month. And when you go Ruby, and you know how to get to Ruby, you know how to chart Ruby, you're going to know how to get to that next step of diamond. So we call that our steps of success. Again, the quicker you can put those steps of success in action, getting on the fast track with the booster pack, starting with several launch parties there in your first week or 2 is going to get you well on your way to taking advantage of this $10,000 good bonus that the company is offering through the end of September. We like to say you're getting out of debt by helping 3 other people get into business and earn additional income. It's an $80 monthly overhead for unlimited bonuses for diamonds and above. Pretty awesome. And that 80 BV does not increase as you make it to higher levels in our company. All right, so here we are again. We've kind of come full circle. We've been talking about the income potential with the company. I know I talked earlier about what would $600 a month or $1,000 a month or $10,000 a month do for you and your family. And when you look at these average incomes here, you'll see, at the position of Ruby, you can make $600 a month, and we can show you how to do that. You know, if your number was $1,000, if you look there, that's an emerald position, and we can work alongside you to help you get to that position of emerald. Some of you are saying, no, 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 I need the bigger numbers. I need that $10,000 monthly income. You know what? The sky is the limit here. We're not the kind of company that's going to talk about numbers, and once you get in, you're going to leave you stranded and wondering how to get there. We're going to walk hand in hand with you as you get your business started, as you start talking to people, as you start putting the wrap on people. We're here to support you. Again, your success is our success, and we really believe that this is a family business. When you get that business kit in the mail, if you haven't already received it, the kit literally says on the front, welcome to the family, and that's truly how we feel. You know, currently right now, 16.1 million distributors are in the industry of direct sales, and roughly about 70,000 people each week are seeking opportunities like It Works and becoming distributors. Now, $28 billion is being brought in annually in this industry. I'll tell you, our steps to success are extremely simple. We've gone through them tonight. It's as simple as getting on your 80 BV auto shipment so you're qualified to get paid, launching and gathering your 4 loyals, and then showing this plan and gathering 3 people, get into the position of Ruby, and it really is that easy. And then you'll work your way to this good bonus and earn that extra $10,000. So not only do we have a complete system for building, but we also have, you know, specifically offer leadership development. So you're going to get that on this team as well. And I really believe that that's the foundation of what our team and our system is all about. So here we are back at the dreams in the income circle. And now you can see the income circle equals your dreams. You know, the choice is only up to you. You have to decide, are you going to expand your dreams or are you going to shrink your income? I know my son, he's 7 years old, and he is a baseball fanatic, and just recently, you know, fallen in love with football because that's the season we're in. But I'll tell you, when that kid is playing a sport, he believes he's going to be a professional athlete in no time. He really sees himself being a professional athlete, and he's not going to hear from his mother that, oh, honey, that's just not realistic. No, he's going to hear me say, yeah, baby, you are going to do that. You can do whatever you want to do in life. What happened to that mentality? What happened to our dreaming and that ability to dream? We're all putting ourselves in a box, and I believe it's because of your income. What if your income did not control the size of your dreams? The definition of insanity, I'm going to say it again, is doing the same thing day in and day out and expecting different results. What is your choice going to be? Are you going to shrink those dreams, or are you going to raise your income? And if you're going to choose to raise your income, in what industry, in what way are you going to do that? Is the stock market? We've seen how that's worked over the last couple of years, and who's got tens of thousands of dollars to throw in the stock market? How about the real estate industry? Well, we've seen what's happened to that industry over the last several years. I believe the investment of today is in you. Again, take a look at Donald Trump. Take a look at Warren Buffett. Take a look at Sequoia Capital. I'll tell you, folks, people are investing in this industry because they want to invest in themselves. That is what you can count on. That's who you can rely on more than anything else. You used to say, hey, if a company's been in business for 30 years, well, then you can rely on that company. That is not the way it is anymore. And it used to say you were going to get a job and work for the same company for 30 years. Again, that is not what's happening today. So if you want to worry about your plan B, if you want to know what's going to happen in your future, you have to take your future into your own hands. And I'll tell you, our choice was It Works in the It Works way. Nathan and my life has been changed forever. Our kids' lives, futuristically, generations will be changed because of the choices we made today. I'll never forget when my dad got involved in a network marketing company in the early 90s. We were so broke. I remember watching my folks make gifts for each other and give each other gifts at Christmas time. And if anybody knew my dad, he couldn't make anything. I just remember watching him struggle. And then I remember watching my dad get involved in a company like It Works at the right time with the right product, with a great compensation plan. I don't even think their compensation plan could even hold a candle to what we've got with It Works Global. But that changed our lives, folks. And because of what he did and the decisions he made, it wasn't by chance that he got into that company. It was by choice. Some of you tonight are going, my schedule's so tight, I couldn't fit one more thing in the schedule. folks, I'm going to say it again. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing day in and day out, expecting different results. If you want something different tomorrow, you've got to do something different today. And nobody cares about your future like you do. And I'll tell you what, pray about this decision. You know, if the door is being open for you, you'll know it. You'll feel it. I believe everybody that I'm seeing come in this company are divine appointments. And I believe that if you're on this webinar tonight, that very possibly could be your story too. So I'll tell you what I want to make sure happens tonight is that you get on the phone with the person who invited you to this webinar. You ask your questions. I'm sure you've been jotting things down. If you haven't been getting them answered by Stacy or myself by the end of this webinar, I want you to get with them. You've got to get your spot saved. You've got to get in the computer. You got to start working towards that good bonus. To me, if you're going to get started, there's no reason why you wouldn't work towards that goal of that get out of debt bonus and an extra $10,000. Order your kit tonight if you haven't already. Make sure you set up that auto ship and get yourself boosted. Why am I saying this? Why do I believe so firmly? This is a no-risk investment. And you can start a business today for $99. You can buy additional product for $499, which is just going to turn around and make you immediate profit. And I'll tell you what, folks, you are never going to have more fun, make better friendships, or enjoy the kind of freedom, both financially and with your physical health, that you'll get than you will with It Works. You know, we have a little saying we like to say, It Works will change your life. It will change your life if you allow it to. So I want to ask you today, what is your plan and what are you going to do? Because It Works is sitting right in front of you on the table. And again, very few times in life does an opportunity come across your pathway where you get to step up to the plate and swing away. My advice to you is, don't wait, don't sit back. The time is now. We're in momentum. We are the right company at the right time with the right product. So I'm looking forward to meeting you here in the future. We're really getting excited about our Freedom 2013, our annual conference down in Tampa, Florida. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm excited. I mean, Nathan and I both stay-at-home parents. We both were teachers. Now we're raising our 3 kids together, and we're getting involved in ministries that we're real passionate about, doing a ton of giving back because we can. What do people do when they have the kind of money that we're talking about? You give back. You're able to give it to people that you're passionate about helping out. And I'll tell you what, to whom much is given, much is expected. And we are not just changing our own lives. It starts with us, but we're reaching out and we're changing the lives of so many others at the same time. So thank you for joining us here tonight. I'm going to take a look at some of these questions. Ask Stacy if there's been anything that has been consistently being asked. But thank you for joining us and have a great night. Stacy, is there anything